Right, so it has come to my attention that the dude we're supposed to talk to isn't actually in here. And damn, what can I say? What a quest design. What a quest design. Doesn't make any sense. But here we are. And in fact, he's in that bunker. Remember earlier when we talked about how there's two bunkers and oh, can we enter both? No, only the one. The other one's locked. I did not think speaking to people at that door would unlock this. Well, let's talk to him and see how it goes. How's this look? Pretty standard. I mean, fighting all these be quite a bit of XP, right? Let's go here first. Steal all their stuff. Which isn't a lot, it seems. Where's my dudes? Not coming with me? That's alright. I'm used to that.
I know you, the Butcher of Torfen. Why have you come here, Shepherd? Why can't you leave us alone?
So he was my commanding officer at Torfen, right?
What happened to those other Alliance officers? The ones who came before me?
They wanted to take me away from here. They wanted me to abandon this place, turn my back on my family. They spoke blasphemy. I did what I could to make their end quick and painless. I had no other choice. It was necessary to protect my children. Only I can keep them safe.
The Alliance sent me to bring you in, Major. Can't you see this has gotten out of hand? Don't you understand you are endangering your followers?
I respect that you have come under a banner of peace, but I cannot do as you ask. If you take away their father, my children will be helpless.
If you don't come with me, all your followers will end up dead. What kind of father lets his children die?
No, this was my fault. My children are innocent, pure. Please, I never meant for this to happen. I'm sorry.
Come with me, Major. It's over.
Wait, if my children see you taking me away, they won't understand. They will attack and you will be forced to kill them all. You have shown me the error of my ways, Commander. Now you must give me time to explain it to them. It is the only way they will understand. Please, give me 1 hour. After that, I will meet the Alliance authorities at the gates of my compound and surrender without violence. I give you my word.
I think it would be better if you came with me now, Major.
I must do everything I can to keep any more of my children from suffering. This is the only solution.
I'm gonna trust you. If you betray that trust, you and all your children will suffer.
I will not betray you, Commander. Thank you for this.
Your pilot can ask Alliance Command to send a patrol to collect Major Kyle. I just hope you know what you are doing, Shepherd.
I will surrender myself to the Alliance outside the compound gates in 1 hour, Commander. I give
Why can't we just wait for 1 hour?
Ask Alliance Command to send a patrol to collect Major Kyle. I just hope
Well,
you know what you
not
are
my
doing,
problem now. Yeah, we had that earlier. I mean... I don't like how much XP we forfeited here by not killing everyone, right? I prefer if quests do Do XP either independent of killing or give you the same amount of XP you would have gotten for killing everyone if you managed to solve the quest in a peaceful way. Maybe even more XP, since you went the extra mile. But yeah. Also, I see that metal deposit over there. Have I collected that yet? No, I haven't. Well then, I suppose it's a metal deposit. Looks like gold, right? Yeah. Heavy metal. Okay, let's go back. And now we're finished with this cluster and we can go to
Message coming in. Patching it through.
the Armstrong system.
Admiral Hackett here, Commander. Your helmsman just forwarded your report on Major Kyle. We sent in a team as you instructed, Kyle's followers have disbanded, and the Major surrendered to us without incident. We'll
Good.
make sure he gets the help he needs. To be honest, Shepard, I thought this thing was going to end in a bloodbath. I don't know how you did it, but you saved a lot of lives. Congratulations.
I just couldn't be bothered killing them all, sorry. Okay, so that was Hawking Eater. No other systems in here, right? Now we can just go to Ilos or to the Armstrong Nebula.
Message coming in from the brass at Arcturus. Patching it through.
Normandy, Admiral Hackett here. We're getting reports of
You
a marked
again.
increase in Geth activity in the Skyllian Verge. Surveillance drones have identified Geth outposts on 4 different planets in the Armstrong Cluster. We need someone to take them out.
We have any idea what they're after?
Hard to say. They may be just gathering intel on us. Or maybe they're setting up staging grounds for hit-and-run attacks on human colonies.
It could be the first wave of an invasion.
Let's hope not. We need someone to investigate this, Shepard. Finding Saren is still your top priority, but you've got experience fighting the Geth. You're the logical choice to take out these outposts. We're transmitting all the locations of known Geth outposts in the Armstrong Cluster to the Normandy now. Admiral Hackett out.
Okay, so there is 4 systems. Let's start at the top, why don't we? Vamshi. G looks very cool. We'll start with this one though. Pregel is an enormous terrestrial world with an atmosphere of chlorine and ethane. Its surface is mainly composed of sulfur with deposits of aluminum. No landing has ever been attempted. Very big indeed. Pretty cold and not that high gravity. Turian insignia. Elmos. Elmos is a hydrogen-helium gas giant with traces of sodium darkening its atmosphere. We've seen a gas giant like this before, I think. And lastly, Magi. Just 3 planets here. Magi orbits the Vamshi binary giant stars. Nice. Vamshi A is a blue star of spectral class A4111, which burns at half again the temperature of Sol. Vamshi B is an aging red giant of class M5111, over 220 times the size of Sol. Magi has a thin atmosphere of methane and carbon monoxide. The difference in temperature between the hemisphere facing the suns and that facing deep space causes constant wind, stirring the silica and sodium dust to the surface. Unsavory characters from the Terminus systems occasionally use Magi for forms of cruel sport, dumping slaves, hostages, quarreling shipmates, or even, when bored, vicious animals on the surface. One must kill the other before they will be rescued from the lethal radiation of the giant stars. Pretty cool, too. And I suppose we're looking for Geth here, right? So let's take Tally. Now, would you look at that? This is like a very nice shot, I think, actually. Okay, so let's do this first, I guess. What do we have here? Is that turrets? It certainly is. That was a bad shot. Can I even get to the... no. Minerals from here? No, 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 no. Oh, there's a turret. Hi. Ugh. How do I even get up there? Through all these rockets. There, okay.
Cover me.
Come on, light metal. Magnesium? I don't know. Yep. Nice. So... I can just tank these, to be quite frank. Gotta be a bit faster there, my dudes. This is also nice. Oh! Where did that come from? Did that just materialize out of thin air? I'm slightly surprised here, as you can see. The loss is about as big as our Mako is, right? Evasive maneuvers! Not very competent evasive maneuvers. Oh, we can actually ram it. Look at that. That's neat, we don't actually have to go in anywhere. First step in a long journey. Yeah, well, also I want these other two map markers checked out. Whee! Such a photogenic planet. There's been quite some beautiful ones, but I think this one takes the cake with the binary red and blue stars. Brilliant. Another light metal, very cool. Okay. I think there's two different question marks. We'll check them out both. We'll check them both out.
Cover me.
No need for any covering, Tali. And one of them is a Thresher Maw. What do you bet?
Heading to position.
Odd skull. This massive skull is scored by deflected mass accelerator shots. The xenobiology files in your hardsuit computer can't identify the species. Must have been brought here from an unknown world. Oh yeah, that's what we read earlier, right? Is that sometimes people just drop wild animals and like prisoners or slaves on this planet and let them duke it out until one is alive and one is dead. Thresher Maw? Thresher Maw? Or what is this? Ancient debris. Ah! Train insignia, okay. Right, I think I'm good. Let's return. Let's see. Valuable minerals. We're missing 1 light metal. Okay, Geth incursions. Next system. That was Magi. Beautiful. Magi. Hong system. That's a few more planets. Pomal. Pomal is an enormous terrestrial planet with a very dense atmosphere of carbon dioxide and a sodium. The surface is scorching hot and mainly composed of sodium oxides and deposits of nickel. There's evidence that Pomal was once covered with broad, shallow seas. Should a probe ever be sent to the surface, a check for ancient fossil life might prove valuable. Pretty fast orbital period. Lots of pressure and very hot. Close to the star too. Casbin is the one we'll land on. Matar. Matar is a terrestrial planet with a thick atmosphere composed of nitrogen and krypton. Its frigid surface is mainly composed of sodium oxide with deposits of copper. Because of noxious surface gases, explorers are warned to use extreme caution. Matar lacks a magnetic field. This makes it useless for discharging FTL drive cores in orbit. The energetic particles of solar wind from Hong strike the upper atmosphere directly, ionizing the krypton. This gives the planet its distinctive minty green-white hue. 29 years, minus 64 degrees, even though it has quite the atmosphere. Matriarch's writings, so must be quite far from the star already. Fishaka is a standard hydrogen-helium gas giant. In the past, it was often used as a drive-discharge point for pirates raiding human settlements from the Terminus systems. In 2178, the Alliance set up a network of covert sensing devices on Thesaka's moons. Recordings of pirates' FTL exit vectors over the course of 6 months led the Alliance Navy to 8 major pirate anchorages. Since the Theshaka raids, no ships from the Terminus systems have been reported in the Hong system. And Triagia is a tiny ice dwarf with a trace atmosphere of xenon and krypton. The frozen surface is mainly composed of water, ice, and ammonia. Cryovolcanic processes are gradually repaving the surface with sheets of fresh ice. 238 years, about the size of Pluto, I think. Tiny atmosphere, very cold, very low gravity. Lithium. Right, let's land on Casbin. It's a classic pre-garden terrestrial world with conditions similar to those on Earth millions of years ago. Its hot, humid atmosphere is mainly composed of nitrogen and carbon dioxide. An increasing amount of the surface is covered by simple lichen and algae. Should no unexpected calamity occur, these tiny plants will change the atmosphere to an Earth-like nitrogen-oxygen mix over the next few millennia. Due to its potential for future habitability and sapient life, Casbin has been designated a sanctuary world by the Citadel Council. Landing is prohibited by law, and any disturbance of the fragile young ecosystem will result in harsh fines and imprisonment. At present, the planet is passing through the debris trail of a long-period comet. Pretty Earth. It's pretty similar to Earth. A bit bigger. Bit heavier atmosphere, bit more surface gravity, and almost 100 degrees hot. That's pretty unpleasant. I guess we can't take off our helmets then, right? Also, landing is strictly prohibited, so does that not include the Mako, or are we just ignoring that? Okay, where are we going? Geth Outpost. Let's go to the Geth Outpost last. This is actually up on the mountain. No idea if I can get there. Or how. need to go around, maybe? Maybe, but no, I need to go get deeper into the mountain anyhow. It's up there. Maybe there's a way up there. No! Almost fell down the flank of the mountain there. I don't know if this is like possible at all. Probably not. Which is slightly annoying. I'll save here too. Damn. How do I get up there? Huh, look at this incline. Ugh! No! Okay. Let's take the long way around then. That was so close, yet so far. Dramatic red sky. Oops. Wanna be wasting ammo here. The one that I have an unlimited amount of. Oh, nice! Okay. Okay. What do we have here? Beacon? Buried under the beacon was an identification cap for Captain Thane. There is no indication of why it was hidden there. Ooh, who buried it in the first place? Okay. Do I want to keep up on the ridge here? Or do I go down for that next target? Good thing I saved, because I think I should be staying up. Yeah, let's load this. So, is it faster though? Oh! 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 No! No! Oh my god. Oh my god. How am I supposed to get up there? Ah. This planet is kind of a nightmare to navigate. Like seriously, how am I gonna get up here and see it? Like maybe can't even get up here. Maybe through. Come on, Mako, this isn't even that steep. Maybe through here? Oh my god. Also I see Geth. Or some other form of opponent. Do I have to go down again? Seriously? Because every down means I'll have to go up again. All the way are you... Oh my god, okay. Okay, great. Now I can get up all this way again. Which... through here? I don't know. Quite a few things at once. Oh, is there 3 colossi? Also, I really need to repair. That's a lot of colossi. Oh no, it's armatures, not colossi. Still doing good damage. Okay. This wasn't even the official Geth base though, was it? Can I like... Geth transmitter deactivate? Yes, please. Geth Array is transmitting regular data bursts on an encrypted channel. Using the Alliance own FTL comm buoys, it's not clear whether the data is being directed nor the content of the signal. Okay, I don't have to turn them off one by one. That's good. Okay. Lastly, go to the Geth outpost. Oh, so that's very nice. Yeah, we're done with the minerals now. That was quite the trek, and it took all the... It took really going to all the systems, right? Or all the clusters at least. We haven't been to all the systems yet. So I see something there. Could be gold. more XP and money. Oh, jammed. There we are. Anyone else? Oh, they're being dropped? The Colossi. I didn't even... Or the troops. Didn't even see that dropship in the last system. That's kinda nasty, so that means killing all those troops on the ground is probably not like the whole Geth force in this system by far, right? Wait, am I still getting XP? Yeah. Okay, good. Do I need to kill the dropship too? Not as long as it gives me XP. Okay. Lovely. Let's get out of here. Has-been is now a has-been. Tereshkova. Ooh, an asteroid belt. Ah! Dark asteroid. League of One medallion, okay. Anti-bar. Looks gorgeous too. Okay, let's start outside. Mavinor is the second of Tereshkova's outer worlds. It is essentially a rock of unremarkable ores with some deposits of water ice, but no minerals of value. The frozen surface is composed of silica, like the gas giants Solmarlon. It is thought that Mavinor formed too close to the Tereshkova stars and was thrown outwards by gravitational effects. Computer models suggest it will be ejected from the system in a few 100,000 years. That's actually pretty soon. Already has a very long orbital period. Smaller than Pluto. Alright. Sol Malon is one of Tereshkova's 2 outer worlds, significantly removed from the rest of the system, and with unstable elliptical orbits, it is thought that they have formed within 3 AU of the binary stars and were hurled outward due to the instability of such an orbit. Sol Malon is a hydrogen-helium gas giant with significant quantities of sodium in the upper atmosphere, giving it a distinct grey color. 399 years. Decently sized. Okay, as for the inner planets then, Thegois is a terrestrial world with an atmosphere of chlorine and krypton. Atmosphere of chlorine? That can't be healthy. Surface is mainly composed of silicates with deposits of carbon. Thegois has a low mass for its size and is tightly locked to the star Tereshkova A. The temperature difference between the sunward hot pole and the dark side cold pole creates constant gale force winds across the Terminator. Yeah, I was thinking about that earlier, right? Whether a planet being tidally locked means that there's like constant storms going on. 25 years, 5100, 5 years day length. Wait. It's not tidally locked then. Right? Because the orbital period is not the same as the day length. I mean, the day length is very long, so one side is facing the sun for a very long time, but not forever. Mercury. Hunsal-Ra. Weird names in this system. Hunsal-Ra is a small hydrogen-helium gas giant. It has unusually large amounts... Small giant. Large giant the size of a small giant. It has unusually large amounts of nitrogen in the upper atmosphere, which glow purple when ionized by the solar wind. Hunsal-Ra's convenience as a place to dump drive charge has left its orbit littered with debris dumped overboard by visiting crews. It's really small for a gas giant. Patamelrus. Patamelrus' atmosphere is very similar to Venus in terms of pressure and temperature. Unlike Venus, however, Patamelrus' atmosphere has a significant quantity of oxygen, both free and bound in sulfur dioxides. Wouldn't it be sulfur with a U? Sulfur dioxides? The surface is largely composed of magnesia with deposits of carbon. It is possible, if unlikely, that simple life may be developing on Patamelrus. Computer modeling suggests that the powerful solar winds from the Tereshkova stars will blow off Patamelrus' atmosphere in a few million years, lowering the temperature on the surface to the -70s. Up from 451. That's quite the difference. So surface or no surface, at this distance to the star, makes a difference of 500 degrees. So there's a green spot here. Iridium. And lastly, Antibar. Antibar is a cold terrestrial world with an atmosphere of methane and argon. Its frozen surface is mainly composed of iron with deposits of magnesium. The world has been noted as a possible target for long-term terraforming. If the atmosphere could be increased to the thickness of Earth's, the global average temperature would rise by 10 degrees Celsius. Antibar's combination of low temperatures, high-speed surface winds, and low visibility make it dangerous to explore on foot. 3.2 years. A bit bigger than Earth. Longer day. Yeah, slightly lower atmosphere, -34 degrees Celsius. And -24 would be alright for colonization? I mean, I guess it's average temperature, so on the equator it could be better. Could be around 0 or maybe like 5 degrees or something in the equator, right? Let's land. Looks neat. Damn, lots of beautiful planets in this constellation. What do we have here? Threshermore? Also, this doesn't look as bad to explore as... Yeah, it's most definitely a Threshermore. As that last planet. Oh no, not tentacles. Those ruins, similar to those ruins where we found the silver sphere, and then had like a whole vision about the life of a hunter-gatherer on that planet, right? Remember? It's like 2 or 3 Mako Chronicles episodes ago. Closer. Okay. Another team of Marines, or what is it? Turians? No, Geth actually. Oh, the Geth got killed by the Threshermore. Would you look at that? The vehicle and the human corpses show the telltale signs of Geth weapons fire. Geth have been mangled by the Threshermore. At least they got what was coming to them. Indeed. What's going on with these ruins? Another story. Recover artifact. Yeah, gladly. Prothean data disk recovered. Okay, that's that. Oh, okay. Where are we going now? Geth base, I suppose, is up here. Yeah. So we got quite the drive ahead of us. For real? Okay, let's go around then. I mean, if I'm not stuck, that is. Should we grab those metals? I mean, sure. I think it's extra XP too, right? Not just money. Because we've got the quest fulfilled already. Seems like there's some spare minerals deposited in the galaxy, but not many. Magnesium.
You lead, I'll follow.
Yep, it's some XP too. Jammed. Oh, the jamming deletes our... No. Okay, so what to say, the jamming deletes our... manual waypoint. Another crashed probe. Right, where is the Geth base? Behind this mountain, I think. Yep. I can see you. No! I'm in a hole. Okay, I can't get out though. Oh no, he hit me. That was tricky apparently. Okay, that works better. This one actually is a Colossus though. Last time it was the Amateurs. I don't know which one is stronger. Colossus has a lot of health though. And I'm not in the ideal position to evade here. Well, actually, should be able to. Go. More dropship troops. Wow. Oh, we got primed. Good amount of XP. How are we doing for a level? We're at 56 now. Oh, we do have a point actually. Let's put one in damping, sure. 42,000, right?
Just one more outpost left.
Nice. I'm glad that it's not 4 outposts where we have to actually go inside and have a major shootout for 20 minutes each. Right, let's go back to Normandy and tackle the last system. So, last system is Gagarin. I think Gagarin. After Yuri Gagarin. First person in space, right? Anti-Rumgon. Fun name. Anti-Rumgon is a small rock and ice planet with a trace atmosphere of methane and ethane. The frozen surface is mainly composed of carbon with deposits of calcium. Anti-Rumgon has been used as a crude anchorage for terminus pirates for many years. The shells of temporary dwellings blasted by Alliance frigate patrols dot the surface. But always, the pirates return to ground their ships' drive charges, chip out some water ice, and trade slaves and stories. The deeper layers of Anti-Rumgon's interior are semi-liquid slush. Due to the presence of methanol, it is thought that bacterium in the deep core create this natural antifreeze. Some species of terminus pirate drill through the ice crust to recover this natural alcohol. Oh! So putting the rum in Anti-Rumgon is actually kind of funny. Cobalt, not rum. Okay. Sogel-Russ, also a funny name. Sogel-Russ is a small terrestrial planet with a thin atmosphere of nitrogen and argon. The frigid surface is mainly composed of water ice, which can be plainly seen in the bottoms of recent craters. The dark coloration of the surface is caused by carbon and ferrous materials pushed up from the denser core by cryovolcanic processes. Okay, also pretty cold. Pretty weak atmosphere. Ryingri. Pressure. Pressure is a relatively small hydrogen-helium gas giant with large amounts of hydrocarbons in the middle layers of the atmosphere. When the Krogan rebellions ended 3 millennia ago, the Turian chief of naval operations, a distinguished soldier named Mercury, declared his immediate retirement. He disappeared into what was then uncharted territory. It was only 200 years ago that his ship was found on the surface of Pressure's largest moon. It had landed gently and had deliberately been shut down. Of Admiral Mercury, however, no trace has yet been found. And Juntor is a large terrestrial planet with a thick atmosphere of carbon dioxide and chlorine. The surface is mainly composed of aluminum with deposits of nickel. Surveyors found the ruins of a technical civilization near the equator, evidently the colony of an ancient spacefaring race. The ruins had subsided to almost nothing, merely wind-hollowed husks of arcologies and other megastructures. In the center of the ruins was a single column whose inscriptions defied translation for several centuries. When Asari linguists finally managed a translation, the elaborate relief carving said merely, "Walk among these works and know our greatness." The crude scratches on the base of the reverse side said, "Monsters from the id." Okay. They knew Sigmund Freud psychoanalysis, it seems. Orbital period 0.2 years. Wow. Pretty big. Still comparable to Earth when it comes to atmospheres and gravity. Nope, not pressure. I land on Ryingri. Also looks nice. Ryingri is a small barren terrestrial world. While it possesses a reasonably temperate climate and a number of useful resources, no mining corporation is willing to risk investment. A rogue planetoid dubbed Vards by the initial Solarian surveyor team entered the system approximately 10,000 years ago. It was trapped in a decaying orbit around Ryingri. It is nearing the end of its slow spiral inwards. Earthquakes and cyclonic windstorms are increasingly common on Ryingri. Within a few hundred years, it's very, very soon, the planets will rip each other apart. Some Asari travel consortiums have already announced sponsorships of cruises to observe the spectacle. Like, that is so soon, in fact, that I wouldn't necessarily trust all the, you know, calculations as to the date. It could happen at any point, as far as I'm concerned. I think they did a good job of, like, actually making a lot of the planets that you land on pretty unique and interesting in their own way. Like, almost all of them have something singular going on, right? Double planet in a stable orbit, rogue planetoid that's going to crash into this one. Certain forms of life or pollen that are dangerous. Anomaly. Let's go here first. Looks very nice. Look how big it is. And how close. Damn, this is probably our last planet with the Mako, right? It's the finale of the Mako Chronicles. Not only for Mass Effect 1, but for all of Mass Effect. Unless the Legendary Edition brings the Mako back in the other two games, which I think I would have heard about. I think I would have heard the frustrated cries of 1,000 nerds on the internet. Because everyone seems to hate the Mako. Which, if you hate it so much, just don't do the Mako missions. It's not like you're required to do them by any means. Ugh. Okay, that didn't work so well. Okay. Now, I guess the base. I guess the base. I guess the base. I see minerals. God, it's gonna be this entire amount down again, right? The things I do for money and XP. Can I get out here? No. It's too bad. Probably not. Oh God. Another case of so close yet so far, right? Oh, what am I doing? So how do I get up there? Here? Maybe? I saw something back here. Oh yeah. There's a whole ramp and everything. Okay. I just came at it from the wrong side. Oh, this time I actually have to go inside somewhere, it seems. Okay. I did not expect that. How did it know that this was the last place we would go to? Does it change up the planets or their makeup? Depending on where you go first, or... I suppose we could have gone into the base if you visited this planet first too, but then it would have been a bit anticlimactic to just have the outside bases, the other planets. Ugh. Right, get ready for a fight. Oh no, husks. Okay, barrier. Okay. Let's do a little bit of AI hacking too. Oh, these things are dangerous, that's right. Stasis. Just because it's fun. Totally don't want to aggro another group here though, but maybe that was the only group. Alright, I think he's unstasised. I got you before you got me.
Think we're good, Commander?
Yep, I think so too. Maybe there's more in these chambers here, but it doesn't look like it. Oh no, there is more.
Finally, some action!
You guys can take care of that, right? Still gotta do stasis 25 times. That's why I'm spamming it a little bit. Couple of other skills too. Okay. Everything here. Seems like it. Still can't save, so I suppose there's more.
Think we got him, Commander.
Okay, maybe not. So, thought for a moment I could interact with that computer. So, Geth incursions. So I suppose this outpost doesn't yet count as dealt with, right? Does it? Do I need to do something? Push a button? Oh, there is another Geth there. I see. At least one more. Wait. Did they just spawn again? Oh, there's proper Geth now too. Yeah, okay. Like rocket troops and shit. Destroyer. Go to that one quick. That's good. Get my shield back. Oof. This one's back too, but he's hacked. Sweet. Kapow! Kapow! Damping specialist. Okay. Should be all, I think.
Area secured.
Still not secured though. Like, not the outpost in total, that is. Let's leave. Maybe there's more in front of the compound. Oh. Yep.
Base of operations for the Geth incursion into this region.
Hold on. This receiver's picking up some kind of transmission. Based on the signal strength, I'd say it's coming from inside the star
There's
cluster.
a fifth one,
It must
right?
be a message from the primary Geth base. We can use the signal to lock onto its location and eliminate them.
What does it say? Find and destroy the main Geth base of operations in the Grissom system of the Armstrong Nebula. Okay, so there's a fifth one. Alright, that's fine. This means this episode is gonna be pretty long. Oh my god. Also, I'm stuck again, and I think I might be stuck right when I saved. I hope not. This is such a stupid game-breaking bug. So this is gonna be quite a long episode, but I don't think I'm gonna do the last Geth base in an extra episode here. Especially considering it's the last thing we have to do in the Mako. Generally, I'm like not really a fan of quests that work like that, right? They give you a whole lot of shit to do, and are like, yeah, there's these Geth incursions, kill 4 of their bases, and after you've done that, you don't get mission completed, but instead you get, oh, by the way, there's a 5th one. It's like, okay. Guess I can do another one. But it just feels like busy work at that point. So it kind of messes with my entire episode structure here. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna be done probably after an hour or max like 1 hour 15 minutes for 4 bases. Why can't I? Is the Mako in the way? Oh my god, again, I'm just gonna reiterate this. This game is buggy to a degree that is completely unacceptable. To the point where I actually wouldn't recommend buying it. Not at all, to be honest. Like, not now and not ever, because I don't think they're gonna fix it. Because this game is like 14 years old anyway. Right, Grissom. Maybe there's another one after this, you never know. Okay. Quick look at the asteroid belts. Polonium. Notaban and Sulcrum. Zahiric's nitrogen-argon atmosphere is being blasted away by the solar wind of the blue giant Grissom. Its surface consists of seas of loose silica dust some kilometers deep, which periodically swirl into global sandstorms. Many unmanned probes to Zahirix have been lost over the years. Though investigation has attributed all to mechanical failure or computational error, a popular extranet meme insists the entire planet is composed of dormant nanotechnology, created millennia ago by a race even more advanced than the Protheans. According to the story, Zahirix silica dust is actually disassembler robots, which periodically awaken to defend themselves. Though discounted by every reputable scientist, this theory has been popularized by a series of sensationalistic texts by Asari author Belse or Tissa. How fascinating. Benda. Benda has a dense atmosphere of sulfur dioxide and chlorine, though technically classified as a terrestrial world, but the surface of the planet has never cooled enough for a crust to form. It's a global sea of molten rock. Like Zahirix, its atmosphere is being blasted away by the solar wind. Once its thick atmosphere is gone, Benda's surface will be a mere 400 degrees C. Is it now? 3100? Well, that's pretty hot. Like the surface of the sun, I think, is 5,000, 6,000 degrees, right? Solarian Medallion. Notan-Ban is a hydrogen-helium gas giant with traces of ammonia. Molecular nitrogen is present in the highest levels of the atmosphere, giving the planet an odd violet tint. The upper levels of Notenban's atmosphere are inhabited by Shoals, a tiny ammonia-based life form, no larger or more complex than the plankton of Earth's oceans. Held aloft by air pressure and wind, these bioluminescent creatures constantly flee from the approach of the Terminator. Though they should flee from the approach of the Terminator. Should they be exposed to the light and heat of Grissom, they die. Sulcrum. Level 1 heat hazard. Sulcrum is the largest moon of the gas giant Notenban. It has a trace atmosphere of krypton and xenon. The crust is composed of various metals with deposits of sodium. As with every body in the solar system, the surface is scorching hot and thoroughly irradiated by the blue giant Grissom. Surface excursions, so is this the star or the gas giant we orbit? Surface excursions without proper protective gear are certain to prove fatal. On approach to Notenban, Normandy's passive sensor array intercepted a fragmentary coded transmission from the surface of Sulcrum. Attempts to decrypt the message were fruitless. It does not appear to be in any software coding language used by Citadel races. Pretty far away from Notenban for a moon. Also pretty big moon. Well, I think some of the moons of Jupiter and Saturn are actually like almost as big as Earth as well, right? Right. Okay, so that's... Oh, that's our planet, right? And that's the star? So the star's bigger than the planet? Must be a big star. Bigger in the sky than the planet, I mean. Or is it the other way around? No, but this doesn't look like a star. I mean, also, we're pretty far away from our planet too. Although, something I'm just wondering, I don't know if you can translate one-to-one like that, you probably can't. But if something is bigger in your sky than something else, wouldn't that generally indicate that its mass affects you stronger as well? I mean, obviously, like, size and mass aren't always entirely correlated, but assuming that they more or less are, that would hold true, right? Because something that's larger but farther away can still be the same size as something that's smaller but closer. So they could be the same size in your sky. Two different astronomical bodies, if that were the case, right? But if one is bigger, that means... I mean, I would imagine that it would mean that its mass affects you stronger than the other bodies, which means it would make you its satellite. So wouldn't that always mean that the biggest body in your sky, generally speaking, like, and discounting that sometimes size doesn't equal mass, wouldn't that generally mean that you're always the satellite of the biggest celestial body in your sky? So I don't know if this is accurate or true to life, what's happening here, or maybe if I'm overlooking something. 250 items, alright. Okay, and lastly the base. This is gonna be longer than the DLC episode, and that was like 140, I think, right? So goes through here. No, I gotta go inside too, huh? Get these small rocket troopers dealt with first, I think. Oh, there's 2 colossi actually. Thought there might be 2 amateurs, but no. It's 2 colossi. So that's the biggest collection of Geth we're fighting yet. Nah. Try and hit me. Guess with these, like quote-unquote headshots don't make a difference, right? I wouldn't imagine so. Okay, let's go inside. Let's go to the mall today. Okay, everything jammed. Oop, rocket. Hello there, ghosts or stalkers, or something equally disgusting. Why don't you do a barrier? And then we do a AI hack? Why are you not doing an AI hack? Maybe she has. Push. Whoop. Whoop. Couple of strong Geth here. You can handle it though. Okay, you guys, time to do your duty too. Why don't you hack it? Sometimes it doesn't seem to work, right? As the last Geth falls, you hear music from across the room. Music? On the monitor, a Quarian stands before a hushed crowd, warbling a mournful a cappella of worlds and innocence lost. The recorded song is dispatched to the Geth worlds behind the Perseus veil. Transmitter shuts down. What? Mysterious. You discover a number of encrypted Geth data files. In the proper hands, they could reveal much about the evolution of the Geth since the banishment by the Quarians. Right, let's check upstairs once and then we're out of here. Not quite over 140, I don't think. Okay, nothing up here. Well, maybe behind that crate. Don't want to miss anything. Nope. Nope. Right, we had a good run with the Mako Chronicles. I mean, the last part dragged a bit, but just because... Yay, there's actually another Geth system, look at that. I had great fun again with this, and to me, as I said earlier, this is the meat of the game of Mass Effect 1, and it's what makes Mass Effect 1 the best game for me. Like the sense of space exploration and space travel and going to uncharted worlds and seeing all these beautiful planets, the serene atmosphere, while trying to climb an impossible incline with the Mako. You know, that's just pretty unique. And the other parts of Mass Effect, and especially the writing, excluding the world building. I like the world building and the codex and stuff. But the story and the dialogue and the companions, I don't know, it's just not good, people. I don't know what you see in it, to be honest.
Cover me.
It's not good. And I mean, everyone hated the ending of 3, including me, but we should really have seen that coming. We should have seen it coming. Like that, we have such an interesting and beautiful and yeah, uncommon, creative world, universe you put us in, and you use it to tell exactly 0 interesting stories. You go for the like most boring cookie cutter sci-fi trope that in the end doesn't even make sense. You have antagonists that have unclear motivations. You have protagonists that are unsympathetic. You have humanity that's militaristic and racist. It's just not good. I'm sorry. And so this was a bit ameliorated by those fun Mako parts in 1. Other stuff that's fun in Mass Effect, like the combat, Mass Effect 1, gets downgraded to cover shooter in the following Mass Effects 2, so I don't like that as much either. So goodbye, good parts of the Mass Effect trilogy, and I'll see you for some story stuff in the next episode. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll just quickly see if we get a debrief here or whatever.
Message from Admiral Hackett, Commander.
Yeah.
Patching it through.
We just received your report. Looks like this Geth incursion was bigger than we thought. They were probably preparing for a major offensive in the system. We're increasing patrols in the Armstrong Cluster to make sure they can't establish another foothold in the region. Nice job, Shepard. You saved a lot of human lives on this mission. Hack it out.
That's important, that it's human lives. And with that snarky comment, I'll say goodbye. See you in the next one.